In the middle of the barren desert of the southwestern United States, there is a remote area that is not on any map. The area, known as the Desert Hills, was the site of a nuclear test in the 1950s. After the explosion, the residents who were unable to evacuate were horribly transformed. Now, the place is home to darkness, a group of cannibals who live in isolated caves, hidden from the outside world. But the Carter family is unaware of this dark history. The Carters are Bob and Ethel, a middle-aged couple. Their children, Brenda and Bobby, and Lynn, the eldest who has just married Doug. They also have Lynn's newborn baby and 2 dogs, Beauty and Beast. Their trip is a cross-country vacation to California in a large trailer pulled by the family SUV. This road trip is going to be great, Bob says excitedly, driving down the deserted road. But that excitement begins to fade when they take a shortcut recommended by a strange man at a small gas station. The man, with a half-smile, said, "That way you'll get there faster. But be careful. The desert has a way of welcoming strangers." Ethel hesitated, but Bob laughed at her concerns. "He's just trying to scare us. Everything's fine." The shortcut turned out to be no ordinary road. It started out as asphalt, but as we went further, the road turned into rough, rocky terrain. As day turned to dusk, the desert began to feel increasingly eerie and silent. As night fell, their car suddenly broke down in the middle of the desert. Bob tried to fix it, but the engine wouldn't start. They decided to spend the night there, while Bob planned to walk to a gas station the next morning. "It's just a little thing," he said, trying to reassure his family. But something out there was lurking. That night, one of their dogs, Beauty, began barking loudly into the darkness. Bobby, wanting to make sure his dog was calm, followed Beauty out of the trailer. However, when he found the dog, Beauty's body was torn apart as if she had been attacked by something ferocious. Frightened, Bobby returns to the trailer, but he does not tell his family what he saw for fear of causing them to panic. Meanwhile, in the distance, a pair of eyes peer at them from behind a hill. The eyes belong to a cannibal named Pluto, one of the members of a mutant family that lives in Desert Hills. The next morning, Bob decides to walk to a gas station to get help. He leaves Doug to guard the family. However, when Bob arrives at the gas station, he realizes that the strange man they met earlier is part of this evil plan. Behind the gas station, Bob finds human body parts hanging like meat at a slaughterhouse. Before he can escape, Bob is attacked and dragged back to desert hills by Pluto and his brother, Jupiter, the leader of the cannibal group. Back at the trailer, the remaining family begins to face terror. As night falls, the cannibals attack. They divide the family. Some attack the trailer, while others burn Bob at the stake as a form of intimidation. Doug and Bobby try to fight back, but they are outnumbered. Brenda and Lynn are kidnapped, while baby Lynn is taken by Ruby, a younger mutant who appears to be less violent than the others. Doug, badly injured, vows to save his family. Together with Bobby and their dog, Beast, he follows the cannibals' trail into a rocky hillside filled with caves. Inside the caves, they discover the mutants' lair, a gruesome place filled with human remains, old photographs, and belongings of previous victims. Doug manages to find baby Lynn in Ruby's arms, who reluctantly hands her over after seeing his determination. Meanwhile, Brenda, who is being held captive, uses her wits to escape and kill Pluto using a homemade trap. A final battle ensues between Doug and Jupiter on a steep hill. With Beast's help, Doug manages to knock Jupiter off a cliff, ending the cannibals' reign of terror. The remaining Carter family is finally reunited, though their loss is palpable. As the sun rises, they leave desert hills scarred, both physical and emotional. However, from a distance, a pair of red eyes peer at them, indicating that the horrors of desert hills are not yet over. The Hills Have Eyes is more than just a warning. It's a reminder that some places are just not meant for humans to enter.